If you could talk with your ancestors, however, what would you want to know about them, about their lives, their experiences, specifically on the fraction side of the family?
Uh, I heard about, or not I heard about, I'd like to know how it had ended up that people were so scattered all over the place. Um, there was some genealogy done by, I think it was on my dad's side, where a lot of people went to Europe first and then hopped from Europe over to like Boston area or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then disseminated into the States. I'd kind of want to know what that journey was all about, how they handled, where they lived. Did they have the same experience as me? Which I doubt, but um, how did they handle segregation? I mean, they were obviously, I think Virginia would have been segregated, wouldn't it, at the time? So there was issues with that. I would understand. How did they handle that, or what were they thinking, or it is what it is? This is all I know, um, type of thing. So that's probably what would want to know. Where did you, how did you end up over here? What did it take you to come to America to begin with? That's probably several generations of a stretch. But once you got here, what was the deciding factor of you going either north, or you going south, or you going west,
Mm-hmm.
or you staying in the east, type of thing? Was it, economics? Was it social issues? Family's family, so that's going to be all pretty much universal. But what you do with that family, where you take that family, what was the decision making as far as that's concerned? And with me, I'll never leave Minnesota. I mean, it's my home. This is where I'm in. I couldn't imagine. First of all, I wouldn't get away from my grandkids. That ain't gonna happen. And the wife surely ain't gonna get away from them. But even to the thing, oh, let's get some retired, get some condo in Florida, go down there for the summer. No, I'm not doing that. I go to Florida every year for 2, 3 weeks. You can have that state, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it's nice when it's 20 below up here, and you can go down to 80 down there. But beyond that, can't beat this state or Wisconsin or some of the northern states that the climate, people, it's cold. Well, yeah, a couple months, whatever. Last year I think I fired the snowblower up once, and that was to drive it around the house to put it in my garage. So it was like the first year ever we got like no snow, but you get used to it, just like people in Arizona get used to 118 degrees all the time, but that's what they choose to, live at. So